Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th for my Virgos. Hello, my Virgos. How are you? Well, you know that I'm using two Radley Valentine decks. I'm using Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message, and then I'll pull one from Angel Tarot cards. I've prayed, I've meditated, and I've infused both decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest, okay? Okay. Let's see. Now, I am an intuitive channeler, so I open myself up to higher power. Whatever the message is for whoever might need to hear it, it comes through. My job is just to deliver it. I have three cards face down. The third card is the one that's reversed. It's stronger energy. That's how I read that. Now, before we start, I'm going to go to here. I know some people are like, no, yeah, but you need to know what's going on in order to understand the energies. Now, October 13th, that's when Mercury goes retrograde, and it goes retrograde at 21:05 Eastern Standard Time. You know, we are in that shadow, so that's what, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is in Scorpio, really, Scorpio is the big detective. Now, Mercury, we talk about the electronics, you know about all of that, but this is about communication. So this is things that from the past may come out. Secrets may be coming out because Scorpio doesn't like secrets. Scorpio keeps Scorpio secrets, but does not like others to have secrets. Okay, so it's kind of like the big detective. Scorpio will, chip away until everything comes out. Now, I also feel that Mercury retrograde is a time for karmic resolution. So, talked about that. Now, October 16th, Libra, the new moon, Libra at 15:30. So that's Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Libra. Libra's going to have a very sharp edge to it. Remember, Libra season in itself has been a little bit on that unstable energies. So this is that moon. It's not necessarily, it's going to be a really sharp edge. So, we have that with Mercury retrograde. Words can come out a little bit harsher than what is meant. Okay. Anyway, let's see what we have for my Virgos. That Libra full moon, just be aware of that. New moon. Oh my goodness, Mercury retrograde. Anyway, let's see what we have for my Virgos for Monday through Thursday. First card up, here we go. The Knight of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is fire energy. Passionate, burning, very determined. Knights are very directional. Now, the thing about the Knight of Gabriel, Knights are in themselves. They have an underlying fire energy. So this is a fire. This is a focused energy. This is you going after something that you've been wanting. You making sure that people are aware of who you are. Okay? They need to see you. They need to know you. They need to know your contributions also. And this is you being very focused, you being very energetic in what it is that you've been wanting. Now, I do get this more with that earth energy, with that work energy, but it could be your work, job, career. It could also be family, home. It could be personal, interpersonal, intimate. Now, I just feel like this is a sign. This is a Virgo that is saying, I am not being taken advantage of. I am not being ignored. Getting this out there. This is part of this is that Scorpio thing going on. Part of this is also that Libra thing going, that Libra new moon. But it is like, I am not being ignored. See me, hear me. Okay? There's a lot of strength with this energy for you, my Virgos. Anyway, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. And, it's like you're riding in. You're like, know that Virgo is here. Okay. Next card. The Emperor, Archangel Uriel. Now, let's go a couple things with the card. 4 is stability. think of the four legs of a table. I love that one, Now, sometimes if the table doesn't have, if the legs aren't all even, then things can be a little rocky, but it is stability. Archangel Uriel brings about wisdom, okay? Now, I'm going to ask, because I've been trying to work more and more with Archangel energy, so I'm going to ask, write this down, and if you need a little help, especially with being organized, especially with getting things in place, because you've just bit off, you just opened a big can of you know. Anyway, so you're going to need a little bit of Archangel energy to help you through that. You're going to need to, because, you just said, whatever it is, you put yourself out there with this card here. And so you might need a little Archangel energy to just not little, but a lot. Be respectful, and then say, be grateful too. Say thank you to kind of get you in line, get your priorities focused, so that you can see what that outcome is supposed to be. So there's a lot of organizational, this is also with leadership too, but there's a lot of wisdom. So lean on Archangel Uriel, ask for that wisdom, okay? Because you opened something big here. Anyway, I like that for you though, I do. So stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, which is that, that Knight of Gabriel. Ambitious plans. Okay, last card. This one is reversed. Here we go. The Lovers, Archangel Raphael. Put Raphael, wonderful Archangel energy. Healing also has something to do with prosperity too. Okay, so Archangel, Raphael, the Lovers. Now the Lovers can be something that comes together. The Lovers can pull apart a little bit too. But this, so whatever this is, do not take Virgo, for granted type of things, getting things together. This is going to also spill possibly into that intimate personal relationship too. So you're going to have to make sure that you take care of that part, especially if this is all with your work. Some of that could spill over into that home life too. So you need, where it's like you become kind of like the little dictator, and you're not the little dictator, but it's like you're being, at work, you're like, this is what I want, you're making some major demands at work, or you're making sure that they know who you are. So, kind of realize that can carry over into that personal part of your life, and it may not go quite as well. So, just kind of, use that part to help to keep you balanced. This is what they call that work-life balance, which a lot of us never see, but we try. Anyway, so Archangel Raphael brings about, like I said, healing and prosperity. Call upon him. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. This is lovely. I love that card too. Anyway, let's go on. One last card. Yes, when I'm getting my messages, it doesn't necessarily mean, that's why I read these, because you may pick up something that's like, nope, the message on the card is what I needed to hear, or the message that I'm given from higher power maybe what was for you too. So I don't know. So I just have to give it. Okay, let's go on with our last card. We're going to cut. I feel really, notice I'm stroking it's like, let's get this out there. That's kind of the, last card, reversed. Here we go. The Five of Water. So water energy is your emotional fluid energy. It is Scorpio energy. It is Pisces and Cancer. Now, like I said, fluid, emotional. Now, fives have some stressors to it, because fives bring about some changes. So this is not, when we're talking about, the Knight of Gabriel, and you making sure that you're being seen or heard or whatever this is, or you're making sure that you're getting the credits due, it's not comfortable for you, okay? Because, you would rather that your work speak for you and that you're acknowledged through your work, but not everybody, but that's kind of naive. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's a little naive, because there are a lot of people that want to take credit for your work, okay? So it's not a comfortable behavior, but it is one of those behaviors that is needed, especially if you're in the workplace. Okay? So just know it, acknowledge it, and then you go, okay, I may not be comfortable, and the thing about this type of, when you're really making sure that people see you, um, what happens is you'll probably in 6 months still go back to this week. Maybe in a year go back to this week, because it really not only it took you out of your comfort, but again, they needed to see you. They needed to hear you. Okay? Okay. Anyway, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. I feel it's more a case of, kind of like later on, maybe you're going home to and talking to your support system and going, should I have said this? Should I have said this? Should I have said this? It was needed. You needed to. It was needed, especially if they weren't seeing you. Anyway, my Virgos, thank you so much. Remember my button. Remember my button. Please like, please share, please subscribe. It does help. As always, my Virgos, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.